Well, bought another one. Well, got it, rode it for 2 seconds, thing died and would not start no matter how much I tried, so we're gonna throw a 212 on it. And this is going to be an awesome build. I'm gonna start pulling this bike apart, and the first thing I'm going to do is just pop off the clutch cover guards and just honestly see how that looks, and then I'll just start pulling this apart because I'm assuming I'm gonna have to drill into it, but I'm gonna go with another straight chain setup, and then also I'm going to be swapping out the sprocket for a 40. So yeah, let's just start pulling this thing apart. Got the cover off, and it is just a straight chain running to a 35 chain. So what I'm going to be doing is pulling all of this off, swapping it to 420, because these are meant for smaller shafts. And yeah, and good thing about doing this forever is I have a spare 212, I have a spare sprocket, I have a spare chain, and I have a spare brand new clutch. So yeah, this is going to be an absolute missile. I got a little ahead of myself and forgot to disconnect the chain and pull this off. But now those are all off, and I'm just going to pop off this clutch. There we go. Before I get ahead of myself again, I'm going to just pull off this cable real quick. I see how it spins around, goes up through there. All right, so that'll be easy. The thing I like about this is with Wanda over there, anytime, well actually before I had the Ghost, anytime you wanted to pull off the cable, it'd be right underneath the seat. But yeah, so it's just 2 screws, we're all good. Slide that out like that. I got everything that was connecting the engine to the bike besides the nuts and bolts, so now I'm just going to rip these off. We got this nice array, and then Bear came over to take a look. Hello, Bear. Oh, so cute. She's like the little junkyard cat, just exploring all my parts. I'll give you some arm pets. I got grease on my hands. But yeah, so one thing about these littler bikes is everything's a 13 on Wanda, on Mystery, and on the go-kart. And so I have this socket right here. I call it the bolt eater, and they're all 12s. I got all the bolts out, and now I can just take this 98, pull that off. Now I got this nice open engine bay to drop the 212 in. So I got my spare 212 in there, but to be able to get it to fit, I'm going to pull off the rear fender, and yeah, then it'll just slide right in. Okay, so I got that in there, pulled that off, but only problem now is that where it sits, the gas cap literally will not fit on. So what I'm going to just do is pull the tank off, put it up here for time being, and then bolt it all in, mess around with some other stuff, and honestly, if it all goes to plan, we should be able to take it for a ride in this video. I've got the gas tank off. What I think I'm going to do is just mount the engine and then somehow get this just like up here for now, but I'll figure it out. But yeah, now I'm just going to throw this on here. I'm glad I have kept this forever. I feel like a daddy put something away 30 years ago, then suddenly it became useful. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to mock it up, and obviously that's a 420 and this is a 35. And I do have another sprocket, and hopefully it lines up. But I'm just going to open this up, throw it on there, and just kind of see how they align. Okay, so that's going to line up pretty well. I'm just going to pull apart this back wheel and throw on my other sprocket. Alright, so I pulled this one off and put this one on, and see, obviously it doesn't line up because this is 4 big ones and this is a bunch of little ones. So what I'm going to do, right, is this goes obviously just right onto here, and I'm going to just drill out the holes so I can just use these bolts and bolt this one right back on. I'm going to do the drilling like this. I'm obviously just going to take this off, but I'm going to just drill right through here. So yeah, let's go find a drill. Alright, so after pulling this all off, I found this old 35, what looks to be like an old race clutch off the go-kart, which I thought I sold with it, but I mean, I guess I didn't. So I'm just going to be throwing this all back on just for now, because it's a really quick just throw on, and see if maybe I can get this to work, because if so, that would be really cool. So yeah, let's just throw it all back together. Well, after a bunch of different attempts, ideas, and speculations, we straight up just took this sprocket and used the drill press, drilled the holes in, and bolted it in. So honestly, this should be fine. And now I'm just going to tighten them and then put the wheel back on. So I've been parting out John Cena a lot, the old CT 200DBX. I was thinking, if I just clean up this tank, pull it off, it's one, not as tall as the Predator tank, and two, the reason it wasn't fitting is because the gas cap was here, but the gas cap is here. So what I'm gonna do is yank that off and see if it can fit here. Through some janky bending methods, I did get that on there. It's only barely bolted in. That's just until I get something that goes up here. So I'm just going to re-bolt it in, throw on the clutch, cut up a chain, honestly, and hopefully if nothing else goes wrong, it'll be good to go. There we go, the clutch is on. I'm just going to bolt it on, run a chain, and then honestly, I still got a lot of light. And then yeah, start it up, take it up and down the driveway a few times. Okay, so I have the chain all on, the clutch bolted on, and the bike is all gassed up. So now I'm just going to be starting it up, and obviously it's a little bit too dark, so I won't be able to ride tonight, but yeah, let's get that. There we go. And there we go. That is it for tonight's video. We have the bike pretty much all done and looking really good. So in tomorrow's video, I'm going to just be cleaning it up a little bit and then taking it for a ride. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next.